What's the crack, lads and ladies around the world? My name is Deebeegeek and welcome back to another Genshin Impact video. So before we get started, smash like on this video if you have missed the Genshin Impact content, which I'm sure a lot of you have. Now, obviously, when it comes to Genshin Impact, I've made it abundantly clear many times on many different occasions, whether it's on stream or in the videos that you see here on YouTube, that Genshin Impact is always going to be a now and again thing on the channel. Now, I know a lot of you are very understanding about that, but some of you are probably wondering about Genshin Impact and the content and, you know, when to expect some more. Honestly, it's only when I get around to it that Genshin Impact will be here on the channel, and I want to make sure you guys know that. So I know there's a couple of things that have been released by the Genshin Impact channel over the last few days, over the course of a week or so, obviously regarding Inazuma and the new characters that can be found in this part of Genshin Impact. Now, a lot of you know from my playthrough of Genshin Impact, I'm not quite there at Inazuma. In a previous episode, I was still severely underleveled, and I was nowhere near the required level to actually head over to Inazuma. But I have some great news. I have been playing the game off camera and I am officially AR 30, so I should be able to head over to Inazuma very, very soon. But there's still plenty of story elements that I'm still kind of invested in, that I want to complete before we head over there. So fingers crossed we'll be able to get there soon, and I'll be able to do a live stream, you know, so I can showcase my reaction to Inazuma for the very first time. Now, I know you guys listening to this right now are probably like, oh, Inazuma is old news now. You know, I've played so much of it now. But that's not what I'm about. I'm not about being there the day of release of any new content regarding Genshin Impact. I'm literally here to enjoy the game from my own personal preference and obviously for my own personal enjoyment, but also for you guys to kind of relive the excitement through me. So that is my main goal on this channel. From whatever game I play, you know, that is my main goal, is so you guys can get a refreshing outlook of a game that you've already played or put so many hours into. So today's episode of Genshin Impact is going to be a reaction based one. We're actually going to check out some of the new character trailers that have been released by the official Genshin Impact YouTube channel. I'm going to watch all these new videos back to back, so I'm going to get excited again for this incredible game, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we can organize another live stream very soon where I actually do head off into Inazuma, and hopefully I can get some more content ready for you guys during next week as well. So it's going to be exciting. I'm looking forward to getting back into Genshin Impact. So lads, if you haven't already, smash the like in the video. I'd greatly appreciate it. And of course, if you are a huge Genshin Impact fan and you do like to see regular content from me, then make sure you do hit that subscribe button as well to be part of this amazing community that we've built over the course of a few years. Anyway, all that being said, ladies and gents, it's time to dive back into some Genshin Impact greatness. Here we go. Alright lads, as we can see here on the Genshin Impact official YouTube channel, there's a few new trailers that we're going to be checking out here today. I'm very excited about this. We have a character teaser. Now obviously it shows that I've seen the start of it. I literally just clicked onto it just to see if it's one that I've seen. I'm pretty sure I haven't seen anything to do with this character here. And then we have this character, Sayu, I think is the new character. Very, very cute character, and somebody that's going to have a big influence in the Inazuma story arc of Genshin Impact. And that's of course this character here as well. Yoimiya, I think is her name. I probably completely butchered that. We also have her collected miscellany as well, and the collected miscellany, which has only recently been posted by Genshin Impact for Sayu as well. So I'm excited to see what these new characters are about, and are they worth pulling for. So let us have a look and see, first of all, Yoimiya in Genshin Impact. So I'm just going to head back. I only watched the first couple of seconds, literally 4 seconds. So we're going to head back to the start here, and let's see what this character is all about, and is it someone that is worth getting excited for. Let's just get into it. Here we go. I think I said this was Amber 2.0. We'll just have to see. Here we go.
The best thing about summer on Narukami Island? Huh. What
kind
makes you ask that?
Bowl is that? It's like several bowls in a big bowl. We'll put on captions.
Why don't you see what everyone else thinks?
The best thing about summer on Narukami?
Ooh, good question.
Let me think.
I think we all know this one.
So, did you find the answer yet?
It isn't a thing at all.
Right, summer just wouldn't be the same without her.
Who else could it be?
That's right. The best thing about summer on Narukami Island.
Fireworks? Wait a minute. Is there fireworks in Genshin Impact?
Huh? What was it?
I think the answer was fireworks. I'm pretty sure. There's one thing that I really respect from obviously the team at MiHoYo is the incredible attention to detail when it comes to their character designs. They're never really similar to one another. They're always so unique from every character in this. And like, can somebody just tell me in the chat right now, or not in the chat, excuse me, I'm not live, but down in the comment section below, can you guys tell me exactly how many characters there is in Genshin Impact altogether that are actual playable characters? Because there's so many, but yet it's so refreshing to see these new characters because there's always something new and fresh about them. And that's not just about their looks, but also their personality traits, as well as their abilities and stuff like that. So it's one thing that I do have respect for MiHoYo, is always finding something fresh and new to introduce in their new characters. But let's continue and see what else we got from the new trailers. That was Yoimiya. I think that's how you pronounce her name. I don't know. But this is the little character called Sayu. I'm really curious about this character now. Super, super cute character. So let's have a look.
Recon confirms. No sign of the shrine maiden within a 3-mile radius. That time.
The music.
Sunny day is a good day for a getaway.
I wasn't expecting this music at all. Them samurai looking dudes
Sayu,
are so cool looking.
Your disposal. I'm out of here.
Oh, look.
Come on out.
I was not expecting this incredibly upbeat music.
Can I go catch up on my sleep?
Wow. I really like this character in particular. Not only is she adorable, but she looks like she can absolutely whoop your ass. I need to see more of her. I think I'm more curious about her character now than Yoimiya, to be quite honest. But look, we'll have a look and see. Maybe the character demo will change my opinion on that. It wouldn't be the first time.
Hey, Pops, rise and shine.
All right, let's see what she can do.
Well, who do we have here? Welcome, welcome. You're just in time for the fireworks show. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew.
Oh, I like that. And the fact that she says pew pew. I say that when I play the game.
One, two, three.
Fireworks. She loves her fireworks. Oh, even he's distracted by the fireworks.
Beautiful, isn't it? If you like that, you're gonna love this. A festive reprise.
Oh, wait, she has a firework of her own? Oh, look! Sayu as well! Coming in there with the rolling drop kick.
Don't even think about getting in the way next time.
See, now that...
Although, if you wanted to make yourself more useful, You could try wearing something a little more fun and festive, or pretend to be ghosts to entertain the kids. You know, liven up the atmosphere. I can't just...
Yoimiya, they've already run off.
Huh? Hey! I wasn't done talking!
What I want to see, I think, from these two characters is actually the chemistry between the two. Yoimiya and Sayu together, I think there's going to be an interesting interaction with those two. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. Very, very impressed by the way she moves around. I think it's going to be... it's going to be a bit of competition for Amber, I think, personally. Now, I know a lot of people don't particularly like Amber as in her gameplay and how she works as a character. But people love Amber as a character, though. Because she is a fantastic character. You have to admit that. Like, honestly, whether you like the character, using the character or not, she's one of the best characters in the entire game. But this is definitely a bit of competition. Not just how the character moves and the character's way of, obviously, you know, attacking and stuff like that in the game, but her character as well. Her personality is already a huge win. We're going to see a lot now from this collective miscellany. So let's check this out. So, like, by no means, when I commentate on Genshin Impact, I'm very much aware that I'm so new to this franchise and still am, even though I've pumped in a substantial amount of hours that, you know, is very precious to me into this game. I'm still so new to it. And I know there's a lot of you out there that are veteran Genshin Impact players. And anytime I click into a live stream, usually people that I'm watching, and I don't watch them for very long, obviously for spoiler reasons, but they're like in the high 90s regarding the character levels, and they're like AR 50 and all this stuff, which is like outrageous for me because I feel like I'm so far away from there. But then again, I felt like I was so far away from AR 30, and well, I'm AR 30 now. So, you know, it's only going to take a little bit more time for me to kind of get to that level. But this is just from a point of view of somebody that is still very new to the franchise, just to give you guys a fresh perspective of my opinions regarding the game. Anyway, let's go check this out. I don't want to talk you guys to death or anything.
If you ever make it to Inazuma and ask the locals what to see while you're there, nearly everyone you talk to will emphatically recommend a fireworks display. Like shooting stars in reverse, they fly up into the night, then burst into color, illuminating the sky and sea and the faces of those watching below. This short but dazzling spectacle is all the work of one woman, Inazuma's most skilled fireworks expert, Yoimiya.
Let me give this shooting fireworks straight into the skies with a boat business a shot.
In Yoimiya's capable hands, her spectacular fireworks are not just the grand finale of a festival. They also make highly potent weapons for protecting her friends and fighting her foes. And no one has a flair for fighting with fireworks quite like her. Yoimiya's handiwork is exquisite, and she dabbles in many other crafts besides firework making, always adding her unique touch to all her work. When Yoimiya crafts decorations, ornaments, and landscape furnishings, a portion of the materials used will be refunded.
See, I still have not done anything regarding crafting yet.
Up to 5 consecutive shots, dealing physical damage. Holding the attack button executes a more precise aimed shot that deals increased damage.
Yeah, okay, just like Amber.
Based on the charge time, the aimed shot generates different
Amber don't have that.
Charge level 1 fires off a flaming arrow that deals pyro damage. At charge level 2, depending on the exact charging time, the aimed shot generates up to 3 kindling arrows when she releases it.
Kindling arrows. They're probably not that powerful, though.
In on nearby enemies, dealing pyro damage. Tap Yoimiya's elemental skill, and she waves a sparkler, causing a ring of saltpeter to surround her and sending her into the Niwabi Ensho state. During this time, arrows fired by Yoimiya's normal attack will be blazing arrows, increasing their damage and converting the attacks to pyro damage. However, during Niwabi Ensho, Yoimiya's normal attack, Firework Flare-Up, will not generate kindling arrows at charge level 2.
Right.
After unlocking the talent Tricks of the Troublemaker, During Yoimiya's elemental skill duration, when her normal attack hits an enemy, she gains a stackable pyro damage bonus, which lasts for 3 seconds.
Jeez, some of these boss fights look
Here
insane.
come the fireworks!
It's probably not even a
Yoimiya
boss.
leaps into the air, together with her original creation, Ryukin Saxifrage, firing forth blazing rockets bursting with surprises that deal AoE pyro damage, and mark one of the hit enemies with Aura's Blaze. All
Okay.
attacks by any party member
Oh,
other
that is
than
so
Yoimiya
cool. Oh
that
my
hit
god.
an enemy marked by
Oh, there's
Aura's
my boy.
Blaze
Karahara
will
Kazaha.
trigger explosions, dealing AoE pyro damage. If the enemy affected by Aura's Blaze is defeated before
Oh, I
it
love the
expires,
animation for that.
the effect will pass on to another nearby enemy who will inherit the remaining duration. Aura's Blaze explosions are subject to a short cooldown. After unlocking the talent Summer Night's Dawn, for a short duration after casting Yoimiya's elemental burst, nearby party members other than Yoimiya herself gain an attack bonus. This bonus is based on the number of Tricks of the Troublemaker stacks Yoimiya possesses when she unleashes her elemental burst. Armed with a pyro vision, Yoimiya has more than one way of playing with fire. This power takes her skills with the bow to another level, turning even her arrows into fireworks that send sparks flying all over the battlefield. In battle, Yoimiya begins by using her elemental skill to enter the Niwabi-Ensho state. Then she engages the enemy with enhanced normal attacks, using Tricks of the Troublemaker to stack up a pyro damage bonus. When Niwabi-Ensho ends, if her energy is full, she unleashes her elemental burst to further pressure the enemy, then leaves the field, supporting the rest of her team with an attack bonus and pyro damage, watching the enemy disappear in a dazzling display of light and smoke.
Wow.
As
Okay.
the explosions in the sky fade away, breathless spectators find their friends and leave. But Yoimiya is already busy preparing for the next display. It is a time-honored routine, unchanging night after night. And everyone in Inazuma looks forward to the splendid sight of her latest creations. After a brief moment, the dazzling flashes fade and the crowds are gone. After hundreds of years, this sight is nothing new to me. But who's to say that brief moments of splendor can't become everlasting memories? The god who pursues eternity has yet to realize that not all that endures is constant. Time can keep fireworks in people's minds long after they've faded. Just as, once in a while, it can send stars fixed high above, plummeting down to the ground.
Wow, yeah, I do. I quite like her character, but I'll be quite honest, right? I'm always going to be honest with you lads, okay? Her character, you know, personality-wise, she seems fantastic. She looks amazing. I feel like she's going to have some interesting influences in the story. But overall combat is not that impressive. I don't think so anyway. Is it enough for me to go like, okay, yeah, maybe I'll try Wish for this character? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I like the characters that I'm using right now. So I guess we'll have to wait and see. You know, I probably need to see a little bit more. Maybe I'll watch somebody actually using her, or maybe I'll try her out. But I wasn't that impressed by what she can do on the battlefield. So let's have a look and see what Sayu is all about. This is her collected miscellany, so this should be very interesting.
Ninjas are often portrayed moving under the veil of night, stealthily conducting their
that's
mission
right.
in the shadows.
She's a ninja,
As
I forgot.
such, people tend to let their imaginations regarding ninjas run wild, filching objects in a flash, vanishing without a trace, and laying poisonous traps. Such skills are necessary to be worthy of the ninja title, but in the eyes of Ninja Sayu, no matter how profound the art of ninjutsu may be, it is to be used but for a single purpose: slacking off. To this ninja who never passes on an opportunity to be lazy, the stirring of the leaves is not the opportune diversion to strike her enemy, Rather, it's a favorable time to slip away for a nice nap.
I love the way she runs.
Suban, at your disposal. Phew. But if you don't need me right now, I'm gonna grab some sleep.
Sayu is the Shumatsuban's resident ninja and the last successor of the Yuhu art.
I wonder if her
She
idol
uses the
animation
power
is
of
her
Anemo
actually
to
going to
swiftly
sleep.
move across the battlefield.
I'd love that if that
and
was the
wields
case.
a claymore much heavier than herself to protect her companions.
I was about to say, like, how does she able to like wield that?
As a master slacker, Sayu's
A
most
master
adept
slacker.
ninjutsu technique is the art of holding her breath. When Sayu is in the party, your characters can approach crystal flies, lizards, and other certain
Oh, look at
animals
Sayu's
without startling them.
ult symbol.
Sayu's
That reminds me
normal attack
from,
can combo up to 4 strikes,
Oh,
Dealing
Spirited
physical
Away
damage
when the
to
baby
enemies.
turns into.
holding the attack
The little
steadily
creature?
consumes stamina. While Sayu spins her claymore, dealing physical damage to nearby enemies. Once Sayu stops spinning her blade, she unleashes a more powerful strike that launches smaller enemies within her range.
She's like a mini Noel.
Tap Sayu's elemental skill to perform a special ninjutsu technique of the Yuhu art, in which Sayu curls up and enters the Fufu wind wheel state and rolls forward for a certain distance, smashing into opponents at high speed, dealing anemo damage. When the skill ends, Sayu performs a Fufu whirlwind kick, dealing AoE anemo
A
damage.
Fufu whirlwind kick.
Holding her elemental skill,
Oh, you gotta love
cast
it.
Yuhu art Fuin Dash, causing Sayu to roll continuously in the Fufu wind wheel state, increasing Sayu's resistance to interruption while within that state. During this time, Sayu can control the direction of her roll. And
I
can
think
cast
that's
the skill
so
again
cool.
to end
I
her
love
wind
that.
wheel state early. Upon ending it, she unleashes a stronger version of the Fufu whirlwind kick, dealing a single instance of AoE anemo damage. The longer Sayu remains in her wind wheel state, the longer the skill's cooldown will become. After holding her elemental skill and entering the wind wheel state, if Sayu comes into contact with Hydro, Pyro, Cryo, or Electro,
Can she?
elemental absorption will occur.
No
causing her
way.
to absorb that element.
So she can
and
turn
deal
into a
additional
turn into a
elemental damage of that
fireball
type.
or an
Elemental
electro ball.
absorption may only occur once per use of this skill. With adept use of Fufu wind wheel state, Sayu can swiftly roll across the battlefield to trigger swirl reactions in tandem with other party members. In the open world, Sayu can make use of her Fufu wind wheel to quickly cover distances, aiding with exploration.
Oh, okay, I like that.
Ninjutsu.
Unleash her elemental burst to deal anemo damage to nearby opponents, as well as heal all nearby party members. The amount of HP restored is based on Sayu's attack. Additionally, Sayu performs another ninjutsu technique of the Yuhu art, summoning Sayu's trusty helper,
The
Muji
Yuhu
Daruma.
art.
At specific intervals, Muji Daruma will take one of several
Muji
actions
Muji
based on the
Daruma.
situation
Oh my
around
god,
it.
it just gets better.
If the HP of nearby characters is relatively high, it will attack a nearby opponent, dealing anemo damage. If there are nearby characters with HP below a certain percentage, it will heal the character with the lowest HP percentage left. The amount of HP restored is based on Sayu's attack. If there are no opponents nearby, then it will focus on
I'm sorry,
healing
but
characters.
Bennett is best healer.
Even if the characters already have relatively high
After
percentages
using
of
Bennett
HP.
for so long now, I've
After
never been
unlocking
more
the
dependent
talent,
on the
No
character.
work today. When Muji Daruma heals a character, it will also heal a certain percentage of HP for other nearby characters on the battlefield. And when it attacks
All
opponents,
right,
it
so
will have
that's
an
handy
increased
for
AoE.
multiplayer.
Perhaps in Sayu's heart, being neither eye-catching nor of extraordinary strength, she feels that her teammates are better suited for tackling the tasks at hand. In the meanwhile, Sayu can ensure they stay fit for combat. When Sayu triggers a swirl reaction on the battlefield, she will regenerate HP for your characters in the party and all nearby allied characters. Additionally, the amount of healing will also benefit from Sayu's elemental mastery. This effect can occur only once per set time period. Though
Okay.
it may seem that Sleepy Sayu is always slacking off, she is still quite loyal to her commitments, or to put it another way, inescapable duties. She rolls nimbly across the battlefield, providing reliable support to her teammates. In combat, Sayu relies on her Fufu wind wheel to move swiftly, quickly closing the distance on her enemies
Fufu
and
wind
crashing
wheel, I
into
love it.
them to trigger swirl reactions, while simultaneously providing healing for her team. When energy is full, Sayu can unleash her elemental burst to summon Muji Muji Daruma, whether it's to heal her teammates or to increase damage against her opponents. Muji Muji Daruma can adapt to the situation and protect Sayu's precious companions.
Whoa, dude.
Striving for the dreams of your youthhood is an admirable thing indeed. Only by improving yourself can you face the vicissitudes of life. And when it comes to improving yourself, whether it's sharpening your combat skills or simply trying to grow taller, to the young, anything worth striving for is a truly valuable endeavor.
Oh, she's so cute, though.
Now that I think about
Tiny.
it, I too was probably once that way. Naive, persistent, and untiring. I'm only joking, of course. I've long forgotten the happenings of hundreds of years ago.
Yeah, Sayu definitely impressed me more than Yoimiya. Regarding her character's abilities and stuff. Yoimiya, I think, personality-wise, character design-wise, much better. But Sayu, I think, would be an incredibly useful character to have on your team. And I'd be more inclined to wish for Sayu than I would be for Yoimiya. But then again, you know, like I said, I could be very much surprised by these characters. And it could be the other way around. Honestly, I don't know. But I freaking love Genshin Impact, and I can't wait to finally just get back into it. I actually I'll show you guys. I actually invested in a Razer Kishi so I can actually play my account on the go. Which is a shame because I wish Genshin Impact was on the Nintendo Switch because I would play it on the Switch. But, you know, since I got a Razer Kishi, I can actually play Genshin Impact on the go now. So it's great that, you know, the PlayStation accounts and all that stuff is connected to your, you know, your mobile accounts and all that, so you can actually play them all on the go, so you don't actually have to be in front of your PC or your console to play the game, which is great and is handy for me, especially, you know, because I sometimes I'm not really up in my office, I'm downstairs and I just want to chill out. I'll just play my Razer Kishi. So Genshin Impact is one of these games that has such an incredible fan base, but also an incredible team of people working on it. And you can tell every time you watch a trailer that there's a lot of work and love put into it. And I am so happy for the team over at MiHoYo. They do an amazing job. They always do, and they give it 110% every single time. There's never any slacking, and there's never any lack of content either, which I've noticed as well, because it feels like yesterday that we got Kamisato, and now we're getting these other characters as well. And it also feels like yesterday since we had Karahara Kazuha, you know, and I'm sure it feels like yesterday for you guys when you got other characters like Diluc and who else? Freaking Zhongli and all that stuff, you know. I just like that they're able to keep up with the amount of new content, and it never gets old or oversaturated or stale by any means. It always seems like they have something refreshing and new to deliver to the community, and I think that's amazing. And they seem to really, really care about the community as well, and I love that about MiHoYo and what they do. And they even gave me an opportunity and sponsored one of my streams as well. So you just know that they're good people and genuinely they love what they do and they love this franchise. And I'm all in for it. I am definitely invested in it, and I will be playing the game a lot more. And hopefully we can schedule another stream and maybe some more videos on YouTube. But like I said, lads, I am not a Genshin Impact specific creator. I literally play lots of different games. I'm a variety creator on Twitch and on YouTube, so it's loads of different stuff, and some of the stuff that I'm focusing on right now is my main focus, and Genshin Impact is going to be there now and again. So I support this entire franchise, and I applaud you guys, and I appreciate you guys supporting me. So this is a massive thank you to the Genshin Impact community for supporting the channel and supporting what I do as well regarding this game. I know I'm still super new when it comes to this game, but I promise to deliver as much entertaining content as I can regarding Genshin Impact and obviously other games that I'm covering right now as well. But anyway, lads, that's going to be it for today's video of Genshin Impact. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope this satisfied your Genshin Impact urge on the channel. I know you want to see some more gameplay. I will work on that. Promise I will. I am looking forward to delving deeper into the story now, and I've been kind of staying away from that because I don't want to do that unless I'm recording it or streaming it. So I'll make sure I get some more of that content out for you guys next week, and I can't wait. It's going to be great. Honestly, when I hit Inazuma, that is when things are going to get super, super exciting. Honestly, I can't wait to be right there with you guys in Inazuma, exploring these islands and all that stuff. It's fantastic. Anyway, that's all I have time for today, lads. Hope you all enjoyed. Smash like if you did. And, of course, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're brand new. And for more Genshin Impact stuff, make sure you hit me up on Twitter if you have any questions. And, of course, if you want to see live stream experiences of all the games that I play, head over to twitch.tv/Deebeegeek. And that is where you get to see me in real time. And I'll answer your questions, of course, on stream as well. Anyway, that's going to be it for me. Thank you so much for watching, lads and ladies. And as always, stay geeky, stay cool, be awesome, and be happy. And I'll see you dudes in my next Genshin Impact video. See you later, dudes.